you can see to the left, that's Yorkie Mountain. And the area that we'd normally be walking on the rocks down there is obviously covered. We got water coming down from everywhere on the mountain. And this happens due to, you know, the location that we're in. We're often underwater. You see, there's another. I'll hold steady up here so just whoops. Ice. Yeah, it's still here. You can see some of that water coming down the side there. So the mountain, basically everything from all up on every side, everything's pouring water at us, and it all comes in here. This river looks remarkably good. I just came from in town, and in town was terrible. There were big ice flows that had broken free, and the big ice flows were jamming up, and it was flooding across the road to the point where my car was, I'm not going to say getting floated, but I will say it was getting close enough where I was starting to get a little bit on the nervous side about it. The bridge is designed for a breakaway, so I'm not super worried about this. If anything comes along, it'll pivot on this side here, it'll swing over there, and then we'll be all set. Hopefully, this side here is not connected to anything. So if anything big like a log or anything comes through, it'll just take the bridge out. So I'm not worried about this really being a bottleneck. That whole area on that side is lower. So that's why it looks like it's wider here. It's really not. This area over here, that's probably only like maybe 9 inches of water or so. And then the rest of it's kind of being held up because of the ice. So, looks like our ice is melting pretty quick though. Which is a good thing, because if the ice was any thicker, we would have the same problem that they're having in town right now, because we had a real bad thaw real fast, and then the ice that's down in town, it's just, there's lots more of it. It's jamming up on the bridges and stuff, and it's a mess. But so far here, we're looking pretty good. I mean, it's not as terrifying as I was expecting, so I'm actually super relieved since I came home. I mean, we've had water up and over our embankment here before. And that pine tree is one that I had to put in after we had a big chunk of property taken out several years ago, and it cut all the way back here. So yeah, it looks terrible, but it's not. This is actually pretty good. Not sure how much of this you're going to be able to actually see, but let's give her a shot. Coming over quite a few of these sections of road when I came from work to home. So I don't think you can see any of the stuff off the sides of the roads. Like I'll point out right over here to the left. You can see that or not, but yeah, none of that's good. That is a lot of water over there. And you can see over here, maybe you can't, a lot of water here. Here. I'll hold it here for a second. This whole area here, this is all grass. At least it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be underwater. Yikes. Wow. And for anybody who knows this area, this little valley here, this is all, well, that's nuts. It's all underwater. Here's one of our bridges. See anything that you're not going to see from the camera. A little bit of standing over on the road, but nothing crazy so far. Really bad. See, now this whole section here, I don't know if you can see all the debris. This whole section here was completely underwater when I came through. So something must have let go and drained, which I'm sure makes Rob up the guy that lives here pretty happy, because I don't think he would have liked his yard being completely underwater. And this other culvert down here was blocked up too. I guess I should have had the camera in when I was headed this way. Like this little, all this mud here you see on the right, this is normally like a little wicked short ditch. But it overflows, as you can see. The truck's getting a little, but not much. The left-hand side's a little bit more wet than the right. Another reason why it was so much more noticeable for me on the way home, because that whole side of the road is lower, I guess. I don't know, something's wrong with that side of the road. It doesn't really seem to pitch that way, but I guess it must. You see the people going through the water up there. So I keep my RPMs up. Be the guy that lives there. Yeah, that section was definitely worse before too. Well, sorry, I guess this video is much ado about nothing. I'm kind of bummed out actually, because they took an extra minute and a half to set up a clamp to get that camera to stay up there, and now absolutely nothing's happening. I mean, not that we big time flooding. Wish you could see the ice over there in the river. That is crazy, but I can't obviously grab the camera and point it that way because we will crash.